folks, it's an update vlog, and I know what you're all thinking.
Where have you been, this nightmare? Where have you been? When's your next review coming, huh? It's been 2 years. We want another review now. When are you gonna do another crossover with Diva from Musical Hell? What happened to those update vlogs you posted last year, saying you were doing stuff, but you never did anything? Why are you still doing storylines? Storylines are overrated anyway. You realize you haven't done this voice in over 2 years, except voicing a cat, right? Why am I voicing a cat now? Also, where's all the booze? Where did all the booze go?
Not any of that. Let me start from the beginning. Also, as I'm recording this update vlog, please, if you hear background noise, that's just Rosen on tag team stream right now, and I had no time to film this update because I promised to release it this week. Don't do this to yourself, future Casey. Please don't do this to yourself. It was January 2020. The very start of everything that kind of escalated to things. I actually was happy for the new year. I had just recently moved to California and everything was going to be doing good, right? The very first day of the new year, I got hit by a respiratory infection that affected me for 2 weeks. Before anyone says the one thing that's on our minds, no, it wasn't Rona. And I cannot say it because YouTube will flag me with that word. I kid you not, they will. And so my creativity went down a little bit and I thought things can't get worse from there. I felt better. I managed to get to some nice antibiotic medication to help me out. I was feeling good. I was able to go back to work. My work got notified right at the very beginning of the month that they were being one of the few to be forced to be shut down. Even though we did great Christmas sales, the job I transferred to, and they were shutting down in March. And the reason why they didn't tell me the bad news was I was hit by a respiratory infection and they wanted to make sure that I was resting. Yay, but also, so job hunting commenced that month. At the end of January, I actually had managed to not only find a job, but was hired, did orientation training. Things were starting to go smoothly for that afterwards. February and part of March came along, and things should be going smoothly, right? That's when my state shut down due to Rona. At the very after 2 weeks into March, lockdowns, quarantines, and of course, like a lot of other people, thought this would be the time we can be creative and be locked inside. That was not really the case for me at first. And then I kind of learned something. There was this wonderful storyboard, like comic story on Instagram that really solidified what was going on with me for the from last year and this year. Because we were forced to stay inside during this whole entire, because of this whole entire situation, we lost a lot of our creativity and the sparks that help us. Because sometimes during in between with work and creativity, we would go out for adventuring, hanging out with friends, being social, all that jazz. But all of that's now taking place at home, where we are trying to be working, we're trying to be creative, but unfortunately in that situation, it's not really working because, well, we're all locked inside on our computer screens, still chatting with friends, but not in person physically. And a lot of our creativity is just gone. And sadly, that's what happened to me. Because I was not able to work, because I was not able to do anything. I couldn't even do vlogs. I tried doing update vlogs, but as for some of you that do follow me on this channel, didn't see that I was posting an update vlog monthly. That didn't say long, and right now they're all unlisted because I honestly, it felt pointless just doing an update vlog when I really wasn't doing anything, and didn't feel right. It didn't feel right to do that to you guys, not even to my patrons. It didn't feel right to do that. I couldn't even work on my webcomic at all, and which I just started, and I will be revamping it for the art because I can actually because one of the things I did during this time period was actually starting to like draw digitally on my tablet, which I had done that before in the past, but never really fully until the last couple months. And I can do that now, but I'm gonna get any offhand here. Basically, in this situation, I had a bad creative burnout. And it's nothing wrong with that. The whole situation we're all in, it can happen. But I tried finding outlets to spark my creativity again. Sometimes I'm on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. You could follow me down in the link below if you want to. I tried posting a lot on there, but it's now like once in a while. I can't really think of anything creative, and when I do, it just sits in my. I've sipped in my drafts for quite a while, but I even started doing D&D, which was a lot of fun. I'm still we just passed our 1-year anniversary in a campaign my DM has done, so I feel very grateful for that. That is helpful. But also another part was trying to do podcasts, and like it gets boring when you're trying to watch wrestling shows like every other week, and most of it was death matches. So things happen. It was a weird stuck routine. I put my creativity into experimenting and baking and cooking, and that's where a lot of it went into. And even then, that didn't stay long. And then time went by. It was August of 2020. The very middle of it, like the second week of it. And then all of a sudden, I got a creative spark back because there was like some places were doing food festivals. Some places were still open, slowly, but still with precautions in place. And it got me to explore a bit. And then I had a sudden big burst of creative energy. I was going to video edit. I was going to make more comic book pages. I was going to script. I was going to do all these things. On that one day, I was excited. Then I sprained my ankle on that day. I'm not kidding. I sprained my right foot, and I was devastated. I was in pain. I had to go to a clinic the next day because I realized it wasn't just it wasn't just the sprain will be in 2 weeks. This sprain lasted a whole month, and I know what whole month sprains feel like. I've done it to my left foot before. But this time, it sucked completely. I had to be bedridden with this couch I'm sitting on because it folds down into a bed. I was like this completely for a whole month, being forced to rest. And all that creativity I had was taken because I had to force myself to rest for my foot. And it sucked. And it was completely awful. And I couldn't, and you're wondering, why didn't you bring your computer to you? If you guys see my reviews, my computer is now a desktop. And I don't do editing on my phone because this is just a phone. I don't want to make my phone something else to do. So unfortunately, I just rested. And unfortunately, and when it is I feel like I was going to do something, I had gotten a call back from work. I got it during like the last 2 weeks I was resting, but HR told me to just finish off resting, then we'll get you back for our next thing. And then I was back to work after about, I want to say 6 months. I was back to work. And then here's where things also kind of go here and there. For about 2.5 months I was working, so there was no time for creativity stuff, no time for video editing, none of that. And then of course came a lot of the more focus came into the Thanks for the Magic charity stream, which I'm so grateful that happened. And behind the scenes there were a lot of technical issues. I would love to do that again. Maybe not make it like 2 days, maybe just a 12-hour day stream. I can handle 12-hour day streams. Maybe do that instead. But unfortunately, around that time the stream happened, COVID cases spiked to the point where my work had to shut down. And it sucked. For the rest of December and January, February, for 2.5 months, I had no work. right around the holiday when I really wanted that holiday pay. That would have helped. It sucked a lot. And then, of course, 2021. This year has been, I don't know what this year's been. Been rough. I got back to work in March of 2021. And all the way until the beginning of this month of September, I realized because of my position and where I was not happy mentally. I could not. I could do some pieces of art, but because of not being able to fully to work in months, I have learned that I was not being able to take care of myself at all. Relaxing was not even a common term for me, guys. It would not fit into my scheduling. I would just not be like not doing anything. That wouldn't be considered relaxing. I felt like I had to do something constantly. Not even, it wasn't even creativity. I had to be like working on like dinner, working on like some art pieces, just wanting to watch something, just feeling distracted, trying to feel something. I realized I was mentally unhappy. Depression hit me bad. And it was not fun. Even with help with therapy, it was not fun. And then, of course, this month was also more special with that my work because of my job, where I work, I can transfer departments. And I transferred to department recently, and I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. During my first week, officially doing what I was doing, I never felt more happier. I felt like very confident. I'm getting confidence in myself again, and I'm getting my creativity back, and that's those sparks because of the amount of time and all that. But the one downside with it, my sleep schedule is going to be off for the next couple months. Yay! It's the first time my sleep schedule's been off. I've been in a long-distance relationship on a different coast with my wonderful fiance, so I kind of know how to experience with that. But what does that mean for you guys and for this channel? Because unlike some people, I haven't really been gone. It's just life gets in the way. A lot of the time. A lot of people don't realize that if you're even watching this, I have a life on my own. Videos have now become more of a hobby for me. I've kind of learned that I know that there's no way I'm going to be able to make a living off of this. Even if I was somehow able to, that would be wonderful. But right now, this is a hobby. Because a lot of people, I had people not realize that I have a life outside of videos. And, sometimes people think I should have abandoned the channel. One person recently commented on one of my my most recent It's Nighttime vlog of Taste and Boysenberry Festival saying, "Welcome back. I haven't been gone at all. You realize I have a life, right? Also, I'm on two different podcasts. One Crazy Weekend, which is still doing uploads where, because of my job, they have guest stars going on. Also, I recently became a co-host on the E-Ticket Gazette, hosted by my wonderful friend Ian Clark. I've been on there. Also, I'm going to be appearing on Channel KRT in the future. When people say, welcome back, they assume I've been gone for years. No, I haven't. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm still active, alive, talking about stuff. It's just videos kind of unfortunately, had to take a backseat for 2 years. And unfortunately, I feel so bad for the people who did Patreon requests for me. I already know if that review is not out by this week, I am sorry. I'm grateful for all of you that are patient with me, especially this is the person to actually do this, Ryan Walterson. Thank you so much for being patient throughout this whole thing. I have not forgotten your request. I want to say I'm like, not counting storyline stuff that's in it, I'm halfway through. Like, I literally, in the movie I'm in, and I reached the part where our main character is with the queen, is forced with the villain, so, yeah, I'm not saying which movie, because, like, well, you probably already know it's like Mirror Mask, so I'm reviewing Mirror Mask, so I'm at that part of the movie for those of you who are watching this update vlog. So, we're there, but unfortunately I also have storyline stuff on top of that, so once this review is done, I'll finally go on to Tifa, my friend Tifa's review on Help I'm a Fish, who also thanks so much for being patient with me. I really hope this doesn't deter future Patreon requests, because I promise they won't take as long. It's just, unfortunately, I wasn't expecting a pandemic to derail me for 2 freaking years. I know how it's been delaying a review for a long time. And look at the Gumby review that I started in January of that year. Didn't complete it until September because of certain reasons. But Mirror Mask will get done hopefully this week. If not, I will get it done before this month is over. Even if I have to try and work a little bit on my birthday this week. Which unfortunately for those, there won't be a birthday stream this month. I will probably be doing a birthday stream next week, maybe. I have not thought of it through, but can we say that the last 2 years have been just a blur? Complete blur. Yeah, can you tell when I was originally supposed to post that? This is video editor Casey, basically the day after she started video editing. If you could tell in my voice, I'm a little bit tired. I was in the vlog at my job last night. Basically, I originally wanted to post this vlog in September, the week of my birthday. That did not happen because of work and a lot of other stuff. So the vlog, of course, if you've seen, is posted in October. Will there be a birthday stream? No, not anymore. I might do a stream in November to be a lot easier for me and also to rest my voice and for everything. I also will be having the review fully posted in October. I tried very hard. I was almost getting to it on the 30th. And then I remembered I have storyline stuff I have to add in there, so it will be in October. I'm making sure I will get it done before Halloween, that's for sure. And, that's all I had to do with rare updates. I might add more as I continue video editing this, as it takes me days, because again, as you look at me, I'm tired. My voice is hoarse from the fog. And I almost started quoting a John Mulaney bit for a second there, but let's continue back into the vlog now. Can we say that the last 2 years have been just a blur? Complete blur. But I also mentioned with the review last time, I'll be editing this review is literal. This Mirror Mask Queen Man, last time I will be editing my reviews because thanks to a lot of hope and circumstance, I have found a video editor that will be joining me on the Nightmare Productions team on the next review. That will be John, aka The Smarty, that you know on Twitch. He will be joining and becoming my video editor on my reviews. I will still be editing the vlogs, such as this one, the food vlogs. I'll be still editing its nighttime vlog series because those are quick and easy for me to do, and I realize as time goes on and with my job, I can actually now hopefully afford a video editor, which I really am grateful for this, guys. You don't know how much this means to me. So once Mirror Mask is done, John will be joining editing the duties for now until I hope forever, but if not, John is his own person, and I completely understand that. But I'm so grateful for this. It's going to be a big game changer, and hopefully this means reviews will be coming out a lot faster. Which, speaking of the reviews, yes, I mentioned that after Mirror Mask, it'll be Help I'm a Fish, which is a Patreon request from Tifa Gutslove. After that, oh my god, John, if you are watching this update vlog, I am going to be sorry for you in advance. Because after that, it will be Barbie's birthday party at Walt Disney World. Oh, the late 80s and 90s cheese. And then after that will be a 3-part review on Rose Red. Because unlike some people that like to take that miniseries and shrink it into one review, I feel like you should separate it into 3 parts it's supposed to be and look at each one. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Also, another thing is storylines. Yes, they will still be happening. They're going to be in their views. I have how it's going to end in my head, along with the 3rd season storyline, which will be the final season storyline at the moment, because times are going to change. Things could happen. Things will move on. I will say one part of the storyline will be of how I have mentioned how if you watch my friend Aaron's 30 plus films of Scooby-Doo, how Night is part of that storyline just a bit. I will have kind of like my own conclusion with that. But I will still be hopefully, if Aaron ever gets back to his videos, we kind of left it in the air whenever something will happen, but I have a way to end it a little bit on that, but also, oh man, I really hope you've been waiting for the pillow for Misfortune, because she is going to be freaking scary. And get it back to where what I'm working with right now with my job, I am learning a lot of tips to be more scary. Scary indeed. Okay, that's enough hinting around there, but as I mentioned, any other future updates I can really think of, the Mouser Homebrew comic has been on a hiatus for a while. I will hopefully get back to editing that when I can, because I want to actually rework on the pages I just released, because since I now know how I can do Eclipse Studio Paint, I can do a lot better job with it. A second thing is that because of my work schedule right now, I need to talk with Ian, because since we will be starting season 2 of E-Ticket Gazette in the future. If you want to listen to the podcast, I'm going to link the Twitter or the app, because this is Ian's baby. I'm just the co-host. Join the ride. And I loved that I get to be on podcasts talk about theme parks. And you also want to listen to podcasts I'm a part of, where I'm not the co-host of it right now because I'm on a hiatus because of my job. You could also listen to my fiance Rosen Thorne's podcast, the One Crazy Weekend, where they're currently looking at indie wrestling shows with a bunch of guest stars galore. I'm kind of surprised how many he's gotten, but it's a lot of fun, and you should totally check that out, along with a few other podcasts and his Twitch streaming as well. He's probably going to ask me to link his link tree, which I will do that again for this one. But also, yeah, that's all I can really think of for the updates. But I know this has been a long vlog. I want to thank all of you for being so patient with me these last 2 years. And the thing is, at the time of this vlog, we will be almost about 1,300 subscribers. I honestly never thought I would reach 1,000. And I still am shocked how many I'm still getting. Even when I'm not generating a number of high videos, I'm still getting subscribers coming every single day. And it shocks me of how many people find my channel. Like, I am in shock and awe, but I really hope you guys are enjoying this, and it's a fun ride. And yes, this is a hobby now, but I really, really hope that you will still continue to join me, because there's a lot I want to show that has been a part of my childhood, my own nostalgia. There's a lot. And there's a lot I want to tell with the storylines. There's a lot I want to show. And I hope you all continue to join me. So for now, I want to say thank you all so much for joining me with this update vlog. You can follow me on my social media. That's down below. And my Patreon producers. Look at you guys that are right here below me. Thank you so much for being patient and supportive. This is why you guys get your name on the screen, and if you want to also have your name on the screen, you can donate to be a Patreon producer at patreon.com/sniperproductions as well. Even at the lowest tier, at $1, you're still supporting monthly, and which is completely fine. It's all optional. If not, if you don't want to support me monthly, which is also fine, you can go to my TeePublic shop, or you can buy some merchandise, which I did try uploading the new logo for Nightmare Productions, and unfortunately it's too small. Sorry. And I don't want to make the logo bigger to be pixelated, so unfortunately the new logo will not be in the shop. But I will hopefully, I don't know when I'll be posting more pieces, but they're still generating a lot on there, so you can shop on there. As I mentioned, I'm already part of a couple podcasts. You can listen to the description below. You can read the current pages of the Wet Monster Helper that are currently up right now that I posted. And, yeah, that's it. Oh, geez, this thing is going on for like, it'll probably be half an hour for me, but it may not be for you guys. So, thank you all for joining me, and I hope to see you all in the next video. So please take care of yourselves, especially during this time. And I hope that you have yourself a good day. Later.
Why do I sound like a cat now on someone's show now? Huh? That's because I voice Kana now on Zenith's show. Forgot to mention that in the description below.